Hey everybody, so today for math, we're going to start with our vocab. We have some new vocabulary words this week, and then we have some that you've seen before. Alright, so today for Monday, our first vocabulary word is greatest. So remember, greatest is the biggest number, okay? I'm going to show you how we can see that with base 10 blocks. So my two numbers are 32 and 35, okay? So here I've made them with base 10 blocks, okay? Here I have 32, I have 10, 20, 30, I have 3 groups of 10 and 2 ones, and then down here I have 35, which is 3 groups of 10s and 5 ones, okay? So right away I see that I have the same number of 10s, so I can't use that to help me figure out which one's the biggest number, but let's look. Up here I have 2 ones, 32 is 2 ones, 35 has 5 ones. So what do you think is greater? 5 is greater than 2, so that means 35 is our greatest number. Okay, 35 is our greatest number. Now let's see which one has the least. Remember, least is the smallest amount. So again, I have 32, 3 groups of 10s and 2 ones, and down here I have 35. 3 groups of 10s and 5 ones. Okay. Which one has the least? Well, they both have the same amount of 10s. Alright, so I'm going to look at my ones. This has 2 ones, and this has 5 ones. Which one has the least amount of ones? That's right, this one. So that means 32 is the least. Okay. Let's try 2 different numbers. Okay, so this time I'm going to do 10, 20, 30. I'm going to have 41. And I'm going to compare it to 32. Okay? So we have 41 and 32. I want to find out what the greatest number is, okay? Is it 41? So this is 41. Or is it down here? Is it 32? Okay. Well, let's look. So 32 has 3 groups of 10s and 2 ones. 41 has 4 groups of 10s and 1 one. So let's start by looking at the groups of 10s. Okay. 41 I see has 4 groups of 10s. 32 only has 3. I know that 4 is a bigger number. So that means 41 must be the greatest number. So for 32, I see it only has 3 groups of 10s. That's a fewer number than 4, so that's less than 4. That means 32 is the least, okay, because I looked at my 10s. Let's try one more. Let's do 41, and now let's do 42. Alright, which one is greater? Well, I have 4 groups of 10s and 1 one, and then I have 4 groups of 10s and 2 ones. My groups of 10s are all the same, so I can't use that to help me. Up here I see I have 1 group of 1 in 41, and down here I see I have 2 ones in 42. I know that 2 is a bigger number, so that means 42 is the greatest, and 41 is the least. Alright, let's get back to our PowerPoint. Okay, so what did I say? The greatest number? Was it, let's go back to the very first one we did. Was it 32, which had 3 groups of 10s and 2 ones? Ooh, let's see if I can do my 1. Or was it 35, which had 3 groups of 10s and 5 ones? Let's see if I can draw this out nicely. 4, 5. Okay, so which one was greater? That's right, 35 is the greatest number. And that means which one is the least? Look up here, which one had, they had the same amount of 10s, but which one had fewer ones? That's right, 32. Good job. Alright, our next word is in between. In between means in the middle. So if I wanted to come up with a number that was in between 32 and 35, let's go over to my 99 chart. So there's 32, and there's 35. I want to find a number in between. Okay, so what's a number I could pick that's in between 32 and 35? What's in the middle? Yep, I could pick 33 or 34. Those are both in between. So let's do 33. 33. Okay, that came in between those two numbers. The next one I have is farthest. Farthest means the longest distance away. So let's find what number is farthest from, let's do farthest from 99. Okay, is 32 or 35 farther from 99? Well, look at your hundredths chart. Which one's furthest away? That's right, 32 is furthest away. So 32 is furthest away from 99. Which one is closest to 99? Closest is the shortest distance away. So which one's closer? That's right, 35 is closer to 99. Good job. Okay, so for today's activity, you need to find these papers in your packet. All right, each group of numbers goes with a different line. Okay, so let's do the first one together. I have 28, 21, and 24. What you're going to do first is put them in order. Okay, order from least to greatest. So when I look at these numbers, I see they both have two groups of tens. So I see this one has two groups of tens, and I see it has 8 ones. Let me draw. This is me just drawing these 10 blocks. 6, 7, 8. Okay. I see this one has two groups of 10, but only one 1. And I see this one has two groups of 10 and 4 ones. So I have 28, 21, and 24. Alright, so now I need to put them in order. So to find out which one comes first, well, which one's the least? They all have two groups of 10s, so I need to look at my ones. This has 8 ones, this has 1, 1, and this has 4 ones. Which has the fewest number of ones? That's right, 21. Perfect. Alright, which one comes next? 24. And what comes last? 28, because he had the most ones. Alright, closest two numbers. Wants to know which two numbers are the closest. So for this one, let's look at our hundreds chart. So let's see. Let's use our 99 chart. Where is my pen? Oh, he's down here. Uh-oh. Let's erase that line. Okay, so I'm going to use my hundreds chart. Let's find my numbers. I have 21, I have 24, and I have 28. Okay. What are the closest two numbers? So is 21 and 24 closer, or 24 and 28? Look at how many away they are. Yep, 21 and 24 are closest because there are only two numbers in between. There are three numbers in between 24 and 28, so I know it can't be that. So my closest two numbers are 21 and 24. Okay. Farthest from, what is farthest from 50? Well, let's find 50. 50's right here. Which one is farthest away from 50? So let's go back. We'll go backwards. It's not 28. The farthest away is going to be the smallest number. 21 is farthest from 50. Let's find 100. It wants to know which one's furthest from 100. So 100 would be after 99. So which one is furthest away? That's right, that's 21 as well. So it's the same number. Alright, the greatest number. Which one is the greatest? Well, we already put them in order from least to greatest, so it was the greatest. That's right, 28. And which one was the least? Which one was the least? That's right, 21. Good job. All right, so I want you to finish this paper. So the next one you're going to do, put the numbers in order, find the closest to, the farthest from 50, the farthest from 100, the greatest and the least, and you're going to use these numbers. And then for the last row, you're going to use these numbers. If you have any questions, let your teacher know. Have a great Monday. Bye.